یه آدم جوون اومد ببینیم چیکار کنیم. سخری هستی. اسمت چی؟ فردا میفرستم جلو قاضی تو دادگاه. من گوی نخوردم. میگی تو دادگاه زرت میزنی. فردا صبح بازجویش گفت میکنم. فعلا فشار روش نیارین، کاری روش نداشته باشین، سکوی جایش نزنین تا فردا صبح بازجویش کنم. آخ چه کیفیت مزخرفی داشت دستش. خونی بود انگار. فکر کنم اومده بود دفترچه‌شو ببره، نوتبوکش افتاده بود جان نمیدونم چی جی یه چیزی بود رو نوتبوک رو دفترچه. همینه اومده بود دفترچه‌شو ببره. حالا شاید قبلش اومده اینجا. کاتسیناش و لودینگ اسکریناش جالبه نسبت به اینکه کیفیتش یه جوریه. حالا شاید هم برای من فقط اینجا. با همه پلیس هم که بخوای حرف بزنیم مستر هولمز اون مدل حرف زدن صدا گذاریه والا به خدا. Good morning bro. جان چی بود اسمش؟ اون باید فکر بزنیم. اول بریم تو کار زیر رو کردن. اسلاپی هد تیم نک پارگی زخم سوختگی و همچه چیزی. آستین کوتاه آخه دیگه. یه بگم بدتر میشم. رینگ روتریال. اینو بخون بینم. و از این بر بخون. خب چاقو رو بیاد بالا. خب باشه خوندم. What sort? بعد بریم اینجا دینگلی دیشین ماشالله. بدو بریم بیرون ما رنجا. صابن گوشتای تو خیه بنام. تازه آسوناشم کوتاه. این یک کم حرف بزنیم ببینیم چیزی میدونه. مانکی بده بریم. بریم که شب احساسش کنیم. خب بریم که امتحان کنیم بریم چی میشه. نرست رد کنه دیگه. اون سری رد کرد. شانس زدیم رد شد یعنی یه 200 باری رفتیم اومدیم. براتون یه چند وقت دیگه هم یه سورپرایز دارم. یه بازی خیلی متفاوت میخوام بازی کنم که خودم عاشقشم، نمیگم الان چیه. بعدا اگه دارین نمیدونم وادو میبینین یا دارین داخل یوتیوب میبینین 100% سابسکرایب کنید یا اینجا فالو کنین که استریمش از دست ندین. اگه دوست دارین بعد ببینین که خب تو یوتیوب ویدیوشو میذارم. البته آخرش یوتیوب دقیق نیست، یعنی یه جایشو پاک میکنم و اینا دیگه، یه جایشو یعنی کات میکنم پاک نمیکنم. در همین بهتره که شما امیدوارم اول بازی نیومده باشه، چون اینجوری که بهش میخوره اول بازیه. نه خدا رو شکر.
Good gracious, you caught someone.
صدا رو زیاد کنی.
At least now you have a suspect.
At least you have now suspects. تو چوی جلکه.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes, Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress. Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
یه چیزی رو من اینجا نتونستم فیکس کنم، اینم این بود.
1883. That's the one I need.
بفرما.
This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn. This is the crew list of the log notes for June. Nothing unusual. Log notes for June. Log notes for July. Log notes for Canadian Pacific Railway. There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn.
خب اینم حل شد بالاخره. Find use blah blah blah.
Who were aboard the Sea Unicorn.
قبلش رفتیم انگشتر رو دیدیم و از او تاریخ ایناش فهمیدیم. این چیزا رو الان اومدیم از بچه پرسیدیم.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard.
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll send them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
چی نوشته؟ What the fuck is going on? CP همچین چیزی فکر کنم باید پیدا کنم.
Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here.
قشنگ میدونی خط کشیدم خودشون. یه لحظه افتاد چیو خط کشید. من کارا
Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, what exactly were you hoping to find inside Peter Carey's cabin?
I was trying to find some information about my father.
I assume you had another purpose, to retrieve the bond certificates. Am I correct?
Yes. I discovered some time ago that a few of the missing securities had reappeared on the London market. You can imagine my amazement. I spent months trying to find them, and at last I discovered that the original seller had been Captain Peter Carey. These papers, they belonged to my family, but I could not find them there.
Well, I will see you soon, young man. Watson, I need Wiggins. Is he anywhere nearby?
He's right across the street. You can give him a sign from the window.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, because his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
حالا چی میگن؟ اسپای
Sorry to trouble you,
خوبی.
Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always, what happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Great help.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Oh yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room. At your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
Breathtaking. Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
Precisely, and considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know. Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Could you at least tell me who you are, and exactly what happened that you should be brought here?
My name is Liam Hurtley. That I can tell you, but you're not getting any more than that.
Well, we shall see.
برو تو کار این که چکش کنی. اوه زخم شده. چی؟ یه چیزی تو جیبشه.
That's all for now.